Hello class 9. In my last video, I told you about the factors of production and also told you about multiple cropping that the farmers in Palampur were using. Farmers in Palampur, how they are able or how they have become able to grow more than one crop because of the electricity. And they are growing, but the crops that they are growing on the field in a year, it is not grown in the same season or same time. Means in different seasons they are growing different type of crops. In Kharif season they grow jowar and bajra. In Rabi season they grow wheat, and in between the Kharif and Rabi they also grow the third crop, which is potato. And some parts of their land, in some farmers, what they do, they are growing sugarcane. But when I was seeing your assignment, what I saw that you have not understood the difference between multiple cropping and modern farming. Modern farming came to India, or it was introduced to the farmers of Palampur after Green Revolution. And Green Revolution who brought in India? It was brought by M.S. Swaminathan. And in which year? It was brought in late 1967-68. And this revolution completely changed the method of farming done in our country. And instead of traditional seeds, now farmers started using high yielding varieties of seeds. Instead of cow dung and natural manure, chemical fertilizers are being used by the farmers. Instead of homemade pesticides, now they have started using pesticides which is made in industries. And instead of other means bullock cart and other machineries, manual things, they have started using machines which have been made in the industries. So now the agriculture or the farming has become more costlier, more expensive. But multiple cropping they were doing because of the electricity which was present in Palampur, which transformed the system of irrigation. And with the help of electric run tube wells, farmers were using bigger lands, larger area in less time more effectively. And that electricity has also helped them to earn more and to use it in other businesses. Now coming to modern farming methods. Modern farming methods means use of HYV seeds, use of farm machinery, use of pesticides and chemical fertilizers, and these all things needed to have more cash with them. And so the method was very expensive, and still it is expensive. And because of HYV seeds that they used, it required more water. So what is happening? The water table is going down, and that water now they are not using Persian wheels or manually they are drawing it. They are using electric run tube wells and pump sets. But many of the farmers, they do not have these things, and they still depend on monsoon. So modern farming method, the difference between multiple cropping and modern farming is multiple cropping they used or they were doing with traditional seeds. And but modern farming methods, it can't be done with traditional seeds. Here everything means all the things or all the inputs have been changed, and nothing is available at home. Everything they have to buy with the money they have. But what we have seen, that the small farmers and those who own only 2 hectare or less than that, they are unable to arrange for it, so they borrow money from the bigger landlords at a very high rate of interest, and the conditions are also not very acceptable. But those who are have more land, they are trying, they are using modern methods. Now second next topic is land sustainability. What does it mean? Land sustainability means the way in which we know that land is fixed, we can't increase the size of the land. So what we are doing, we are changing the methods to grow more on the same plot. So whether the land will sustain with the way in which we are applying all the new methods, we are drawing water, we are using extensively the chemicals and pesticides on it, whether the fixed land, will it be in the same way, or the quality of the land will not change? Yes, it will change because of the overuse of chemicals and fertilizers, the fertility of land is lost. And now because of less fertility, now what the farmers do, they apply more chemicals, they apply more things to grow more and to earn bigger profit. So land sustainability is very important, because we know that as the population is growing, we can't increase the size of the land, but we have to be careful while you applying the new methods. And where most of the farmers living in Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Western Uttar Pradesh and Haryana, they are doing this, they are applying more and more. But we have to think for sustainable development also. Sustainable development means we also have to see the development of the future generation, ki how ki the rate that in which we are developing, whether we will be able to continue with it. If we will become so reckless, so useless, use it without caring for the coming generation, then this land will not help us to grow more and to feed the growing needs of the, or fulfill the growing needs of the people. Now, how land is distributed in Palampur? Being an imaginary village, it is given that there are 450 families, out of which 150 families, they are scheduled caste and they have no land. Yes, there is no ownership with them. They have no land of their own. So what they do? They work on bigger landlord's farm, where they are paid less and they are living a very difficult life. Few stories have been given that will help you to understand the topic in a better way. Ki why these farmers, they are unable to live a proper or good life. Next thing is, they are not getting work throughout the year. So what they would want, they would like to have regular work, they would like to get proper wages, because they are not getting it. Government has fixed more wages for a hard day's work, but they are being given less. Why? Because of the competition in which they are. Their numbers are too much, and the jobs or the work on the farm is less. Only in busy season they get work, and when there is no busy season, no activity on the field, they become jobless or unemployed. And in those days, what they do, they migrate to other villages to fulfill their continuing needs or daily needs. Next topic is provision of labor, कि how labor is arranged or provided. For bigger farmers, they hire labor because they have money, they can pay for it. But small farmers and medium farmers, what they do? They do all the activities on their field by own, because they are not in a position to hire, and they do not own too big land. So that is why all the work on the field is done by them. Next is capital needed in farming. How it is arranged. Capital means money. Money to buy the inputs. If they have to apply modern method, small farmers, they borrow money, and big farmer, they have created surplus, they have extra produce that they sell in the market, and in this way they have capital that they arrange or that they keep or invest in other businesses and make money. Now, sale of surplus farm products. Already we have discussed in previous classes, in my online class also, that bigger farmers or large farmers, they have surplus wheat that they sell in the nearby market of Raiganj. And in this way, the sale is of surplus is done. And now next class I will see or discuss about non-farming activities done in Palampur. Okay, thank you. Must do the assignment, read the chapter carefully and then do the assignment. Thank you.